Tom, who I've known since I don't know how long. But I used to go to the office when I was a little girl, when it was Montgomery, and I thought I was very important because I would sit there and I would have my space, and I would think I was doing something very extremely important at 3 in the morning. But I was drawing pictures for the screensaver, you know, the old-fashioned screensaver. But anyway, so Tom would like to say a few words as well. Thank you so much for having us as well, and thanks for all the good times that you've offered myself and my family.
Thanks so much. So I wanted to just take the opportunity to first of all welcome you all here, and it's a great pleasure to have Otto's friends here. But as many of you know, Otto and I met here in Sun Valley back in the early 70s, 74. We started working together in 82, so you know it's a long time to have a partnership, and it's been an absolute pure pleasure. I mean, I cannot be as eloquent as Doug, and many of you know Otto in terms of his energy level, in terms of his integrity, and it's such a pleasure to be able to work in partnership with someone for as long as we have, and obviously share many outside activities. And just a couple of memories about Otto. When he first showed up in San Francisco, a number of us were into running, and so we decided to invite Otto, being an athlete, you know, out to the track. And one of the fellows that was working with us was the only half-miler that actually had beaten Herb Elliott in the half-mile on American soil. So, you know, we gave Otto a pair of tennis shoes, t-shirt and shorts, and lo and behold, he beat half the guys that were out there. And then, you know, we've sponsored some cycling teams in Europe, and so Otto says, look, I've got to make sure I'm there, you know, and I want to be part of this. And so I'll never forget, the Tour de France has a citizens ride before they come into Paris every year. I can't remember what they exactly call it, but you got to be there like 6 in the morning, and I think, you know, there got to be 300,000 or 400,000 or 500,000 people show up, and just trying to find your way to the start line, etc. Anyway, so we get there, and here's Otto in pure regalia of, you know, Subaru Montgomery and this and that. But what has he got? He's got a mountain bike. we're all sitting here, you know, we're all decked out, you know, finished, you know, so he made it to the finish line right along with us, as you would fully expect. So, Otto, you know, 60, I mean, you know, I always thought I was a lot older than Otto because he was just so much faster and so much better and so much, you know, had so much going on for himself. And, you know, the older we get, you know, our paths kind of start getting closer, right? 10 or 15 years don't seem like there's so much, but Otto, it's just a great pleasure to have you and your friends here tonight, and, you know, happy birthday.